Today is the second Sunday in our Stewardship campaign this year, whose title is Inspired to Meet Human Need. There are posters here up at the front, posters in the narthex reflecting snapshots of this congregation in the process of responding to various aspects of human need. And at this time, I want to invite Augusta, Niday, and her daughter Sophia to come up to the lectern for our Minute for Stewardship. The Niday family, in addition to Sophia and Augusta, we have Harrison and Donald, are relatively recent participants here at Lewinsville, and so we've invited them to come forward and speak about the life of stewardship and the practice of that here at Lewinsville. Augusta and Sophia.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As Scott said, this is Sophia, half of our crew here this morning. My son Harrison has indicated you have to be 5 to come to the front of the church. So coming in April of 2020 will be Harrison as well.
There you go.
But 2 years and 2 months ago, our family of 4 walked into Lewinsville for the first time. And our family grew immensely immediately. We were met with Allison Lineberger's bright smile, and she helped us to usher our kids to the correct classes. We then went to the Inquirer's class, where we were invited in by Emily's quiet calm and Scott's boyish charm. 2 classes later coincided with Anniversary Sunday, and while Scott was walking us through the program and sharing some profound wisdom to the class, I'm sure, I was browsing the long list of long-standing members when 2 names jumped out at me: Lindsay and Stephen Trout, fellow alum of South Lakes High School. Lindsay is someone I have always admired and looked up to. Witnessing her attention and affection for her special needs students and her consistent effort for those children to be treated fairly and with kindness epitomizes the message of Jesus, in my opinion. Her genuine desire to give love to all around her is something special. And I was moved that this church family helped to shape her. And, well, I just had a straight boy crush on Stephen, so. But knowing them made me feel more connected here. And then we came to discover that Lewinsville was one of the founding faith groups of the Falls Church McLean Children's Center, where coincidentally Sophia was attending. We had made the decision to enroll at the Children's Center because of the accreditation program, but also in support of their mission to make high-quality curriculum-based early childhood education available to all. Half of the classroom enrollment is reserved for low-income families, and services are provided for those in need, from speech therapy to counseling. Statistics are overwhelming as to the positive long-term impact and doors that open for kids when given the opportunity to attend quality preschool. To learn that Lewinsville had the foresight to not just give resources, which is incredibly important, but also to act to help meet the needs of others, of children outside of your doors and outside of your faith, demonstrated a willingness to act and not just talk the talk. Thank you. Sophia's moving the mic for me. It reinforced that we, our immediate family, but also this church family, shared similar values as to supporting others in need. Lewinsville also periodically would sponsor weekly breakfasts, which is fundraising for the school, but also ensured that students had a healthy start to their day. Each time that Sophia and I would see the announcement that Lewinsville had sponsored, we would go and personally sponsor a week to double down on Lewinsville's gift. This was special to me to be a part of Lewinsville outreach quietly, but also to show my kids how we can share all that we are blessed to have, and that, frankly, it's our right and privilege to do. So when you pledge, please consider all the good which can come from a community pooling their resources to nurture their own, such as making youth group alum who go and spread God's love in their own special ways. But please also consider the good which comes when a community comes together inspired to help others in need. So I also challenge you to make your pledge card look as beautiful as mine. So I thank Sophia for doing that. But having called myself out for a small childhood crush, in fairness, I'd like to leave you with a reference from one of my husband's childhood crushes, Whitney Houston. When I remind you that the children are our future, and I add that no child should go without. Thank you.